Good day everyone and welcome on my channel Prague Weekly. Today I'm going to take you on an English guided tour through the history of the St. Stephen's Cathedral and the Jesuit Church in Vienna. First stop is the main Roman Catholic church in Vienna. The Stephen's Cathedral is the seat of the city's Archbishop. It is the city's most important Gothic architecture and represent 8 centuries of the architectural history. The current Romanesque and Gothic form of the cathedral, seen today in the Stephanplatz, was largely initiated by Duke Rudolf IV and stands on the ruins of 2 early churches. The first, a parish church, consecrated in 1147. By the middle of the 12th century, Vienna had become an important center of German civilization, and the 4 existing churches, including only 1 parish church, no longer met the town's religious need. In 1137, Bishop of Passau, Reginmer, and Margrave Leopold IV signed the Treaty of Mauter, which referred to Vienna as the civitas for the first time and transferred St. Peter's Church to the Diocese of Passau. Under the treaty, Margrave Leopold IV also received from the bishop extended stretches of land beyond the city walls, with the notable exception of the territory allocated for the new parish church, which would be eventually become St. Stephen Cathedral. Although previously believed built it an open field outside the city walls, the new parish church was actually likely built on an ancient cemetery dating to ancient Roman times. Excavations for a heating system in 2000 revealed graves 2.5 meters below the surface, which were carbon dated to the 4th century. This discovery suggests that an even older religious building on this site predated the St. Rupert Church, which is considered the oldest church in Vienna. The first thing you will see as you enter the cathedral is the late Romanic giant's door, notable for its uncommonly rich ornamentations of dragons, birds, lions, monks, and demons. Also of note is the Bishop's Gate, originally reserved for female visitors and boasting fine figurative sculptures from 1370, along with a number of coats of arms. The Singa Gate was the entry for male visitors and is notable for its figures of the Apostles and the legend of St. Paul dating from 1378. Another interior highlight is the magnificent late Gothic organ case from 1513, also by P. Guilherme. The spacious three-islet interior of St. Stephen's Cathedral is divided by clustered pillars on which are life-size statues, including one of the St. Christopher, dating from 1470. The 16th century pulpit is the most important work of art in the nave, a masterpiece of late Gothic sculptures decorated with the figures of the 4 fathers of the church. The servant's Madonna dates from 1340 and according to legend was made after a maid turned to the Virgin for help after being wrongly accused of theft. Among the most notable of the cathedral's many early Gothic stone figures is an especially fine angel of the Annunciation and a statue of Our Lady, the Protectress, in the woman's chair. Other highlights include the Wiener Neustadt altar from 1447 and the black marble high altar from 1640. Its statues representing the patron saints of the province, Leopold and Florian, and Saint Roch and Saint Sebastian, who were invoked in time of plague. Also of note is Frederick III raised sepulchre in the south church, made of red marble and including a larger than life-size statue of the emperor surrounded by coats of arms. The design is by Dutch artist Nicolas Garhert van Leyden, who also made the top of this Gothic grave. The 15th century light Gothic canopy over the Leopold altar is also worth seeing, as it is the poacher Madonna, an object of the veneration in Austria and Hungary since the Battle of Zenta in 1697, when, according to their legend, tears streamed from the eye of the Madonna for a fortnight at the time of the battle. According to the build of St. Stephen's Cathedral in 1365, just 6 years after beginning the Gothic extension of the Albertine Church, Rudolf IV disregarded St. Stephen's status as a mere parish church and presumptuously established a chapter of canons befitting a large cathedral. This move was only the first step in fulfilling Vienna's long-held desire to obtain its own diocese. In 1469, Emperor Frederick III prevailed upon Pope Paul II to grant Vienna its own bishop, to be appointed by the emperor. Despite long-standing resistance by the bishops of Passau, who did not wish to lose control of the area, The Diocese of Vienna was canonically established on 18 January 1469 with St. Stephen's Cathedral as its mother church. During Second World, the building experienced nearly complete destruction. On 12 April 1945, civilian looters lit fire in nearby shops as Soviet army troops entered the city. The winds was carried the fire to the cathedral, where it severely damaged the roof, causing it to collapse. Fortunately, protective brick shells built around the pulpit, Frederick III tomb, and other treasures minimized the damage to the most valuable artworks. However, the Lohninger church stalls, carved in 1487, could not be saved. Reconstruction began immediately after the war, with a limited reconstruction from 1948 until 1962. The Jesuit Church, also known as University Church, is a two-floor double-tower church attached with Baroque expression. The Jesuit Church was built between 1623 and 1627 on the site of an early chapel, at the time when the Jesuits merged their own college with the University of Vienna Philosophy and Theology faculty. The emperor broke ground for both college and church, with the church itself dedicated to Saint Ignatius Loyola and Francis Xavier. 70 years after its consecration, in 1641, it was the architect, sculptor and painter Andrea Pozzo who gave the church the rich appearance it has to this day. When Andrea Pozzo, between 1703 and 1705, redecorated the appearance of the church, the interior is remarkably opulent, with ersatz marble pillars, gilding and a number of allegorical ceiling frescoes. The semicircular wall ceiling was divided in 4 bays, with paintings in perspective using illusionary techniques, executed by Andrea Pozzo in 1703, who gave the church its current high Baroque form. The most fascinating part of the church is the altar by Pozzo, the Assumption of Mary. Pozzo also designed the illusionistic painted dome, which creates a wonderful atmosphere. The richly decorated pulpit, with the mother of pearl and many golden sculptures, is also absolutely worth seeing. In 1827, the interior of the church was restored by Johann Peter Kraft. In 1848, the Jesuits were expelled from Austria. In 1852, the Society of Jesus was again allowed for the entire monarchy by Emperor Franz Joseph. In 1856, the Emperor handed over the church to the Jesuits. From 1896 to 1914, a complete interior restoration took place. In 1944, the crypt of the church was used as a tomb for Jesuits. The church is 50 meters long and 27 meters wide. It received plenty of light through large windows. Andrea Pozzo redesigned the church and added galleries to the 8 side chapels, which are all connected. You can also go on a guided tour.